Hey there gamers, and welcome to another weekly Dreamlight Valley breakdown. Our big topic this week is the mysterious update clue revealed in the newest Dreamlight Valley roadmap. And while there are many popular theories, one theory in particular may be a bit more than convincing. Following that discussion, we'll take a look at my rather surprising Dreamsnap results before I reveal my submission and discuss the newest Dreamsnap challenge. And finally, we'll close out today's video by providing a review and showcase of this week's new premium lineup. So I hope you're ready because we have a lot to talk about. Before we get started, I'd like to mention that I'm a small full-time content creator, so every like on this video can make a tremendous difference for me. Consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you would like to catch more of my content, you can find me live on Twitch Monday through Friday. Links to both my Twitch channel and Discord server can be found in the video description down below. And with that out of the way, let's get started. Hey there gamers, and welcome back. So as mentioned in today's intro, the first thing I want to discuss is this rather exciting little clue that seems to be hinting towards some big information that's going to be part of the next dev showcase. Now, if you watched last year's showcase in November of 2023, then you're probably aware that the biggest thing in that entire showcase was the reveal of our first paid expansion. So now that the Dreamlight Valley team is teasing another showcase, it serves to reason that the big reveal is going to be yet another paid expansion. So it also serves to reason that this mysterious clue, this altar with the book on it, is being revealed here as our very first hint about what we can expect in this new expansion. And I've heard several interesting theories about this. I actually made a video yesterday going over the new dev blog and the new roadmap, and I asked people to share their thoughts on what this book and altar were. Now, I'm not going to sit here in front of you today and read off every single theory that I heard, but there was one in particular that really stood out to me. And personally, I would have to agree with the ones that prompted this theory. I am really starting to think this is Maleficent's spellbook. And there are a few good reasons for me thinking this. First off, Maleficent has been a common request from the Dreamlight Valley fanbase for a long time. In fact, everybody thought the Forgotten Lands were going to somehow involve Maleficent. We were going to be seeing her in one of the free updates, which never happened. But the green flame, the ravens, the darkness, all of these things just really seemed to lean in towards Maleficent, and we never got her. But all of these correlations to Maleficent made a lot of people hopeful that she was coming to the valley. And I think the devs have been aware of this. Another reason I think this may be Maleficent's spellbook is if we go way back in the past when we got our first hint at Eternity Isle. This was actually during the end credits after you finished the Forgotten Quest. And our very first hint for Eternity Isle and A Rift in Time was this map drawn on the wall and the shadow of Jafar. So the last time we had sort of an expansion clue or reveal, one of the first things they revealed was the big bad, or the villain that we're going to be working against. So since this could be the first teaser for the next paid expansion, it serves to reason that they would tease the big bad first. Now here's another good reason I think this could be Maleficent's spellbook. We just did a survey. I did a whole video about this. You've probably seen it. You probably did the survey as well, but it was sent out by the Disney Dreamlight Valley team, and it was asking players what characters they would like to see. Well, in the dev blog that we got yesterday, Joshua clarified that they were using this survey to determine who to bring to the game in 2025. So I think it's safe to assume that nobody in this survey is going to be released this year. And I do think the paid expansion is going to drop around the same time that it dropped last year, which is early December 2024. And guess whose name was missing on this survey? If you guessed Maleficent, you're correct. Despite Maleficent being a very desired character in Disney Dreamlight Valley, she was mysteriously left off of this survey. And I believe the reason Maleficent is absent here is because she is already planned to be added to the... But I do think there is a very high chance that that book on the roadmap is Maleficent's spellbook. And to be clear, I could be completely wrong. After all, this is just a theory. I feel like I need to specify that because some people on YouTube can't tell the difference between a theory video and a factual video, so there you go. Let me know what you think about this book and this altar. Who do you think it belongs to? How do you think it plays into the story? Either way, I am just so excited to get more news about the future of Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now with that out of the way, let's dive into this week's Dreamsnap results. Alright, so before we check the mail and see how we did on Mulan's welcome, let me just say I'm not really sure what to expect with this one. It could rank well, it could underperform. I'll be honest with you, when I was out voting and looking at other YouTube videos and looking at Discord during the voting, I saw so many amazing Mulan welcome submissions, like more than usual. Like, you guys are getting really good at this, so I don't know how to expect my performance to be on this one, but I really do love Eastern themes and decors, so I did have a lot of fun with it, and I'm really excited to share it with you. So regardless of how it did, I'm pretty pumped for the reveal. But let's go ahead and check my mailbox and see if it flopped or not. All right, most definitely not. This is a huge surprise. I don't know what to say. We got ranked 22, another extremely high rank. We've been in the top 50 a lot lately, and I just wasn't expecting into this challenge. I saw so many good Dreamsnap submissions. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't think my Mulan's welcome deserves rank 22, if I'm being completely honest here. I think it's good, but I don't think it's ranked 22 good. I mean, you guys can be the judge of that. I'll show it to you, but I'm shocked by this. I don't know. I'm thankful. I'm glad it did well. Don't get me wrong, but I was expecting maybe rank 2,000 or 3,000. I definitely was not expecting rank 22. So this is pretty cool to see. Let's take a look at the Dreamsnap, and you can let me know if you think it deserves this rank. All right, and here it is. This is my Mulan's welcome submission. Now, like I said, I did have a lot of fun putting this one together, and I'm very happy with the way it turned out, but still a bit surprised by the rank. Anyway, let's break down the photo. Now, this was an outfit challenge, so let's open with the outfit. I have Mulan's level 10 friendship quest reward, Hanfu, on here. I really love this Hanfu, and it was my goal to kind of match Mulan a little bit. As you can tell, I didn't use the STARPATH dream style for Mulan. I just don't really like it that much, and I wanted us to match. So this default Mulan skin just looks better and matches my outfit at the same time, so of course I switched to that one. Now, the costume I'm wearing, the Hanfu I'm wearing, it does equip shoes, pants, and a top, so I'll focus on the other items I equipped in addition to it. Now, it's hard to tell, but I am wearing a bracelet and a ring. For my back piece, I know a lot of people went with the STARPATH backpack that we got, that teal backpack, which was a great choice because it did have the Mulan tag, but I actually chose this crook staff. And I know this is more of a Bo Peep item, but I wanted my avatar to look like a female warrior, and this was the closest thing I could equip to like a staff, so I wanted it to look like a weapon. And the same thing kind of plays in with the eye patch. I tried the pirate eye patch, but it just looked kind of weird and big on her, so I went with the rose eye patch. I just wanted it to look like she's seen her fair share of conflict and battles, because she's got the staff, she's lost an eye. You know, I wanted to really embrace that warrior spirit that Mulan brings. Lastly, I did equip this necklace here because it has the rose dangling, which matches the eye patch. And as you can tell, I did not equip a hat at all. And this is a good example of why tag maxing doesn't always mean you're gonna do better. I could have had more tags and even more high value items if I would have equipped a hat. But they didn't look good with the outfit. They didn't work for me. And I'm always preaching this, but you should never sacrifice the quality of your look in an outfit challenge just to get more tags. Hopefully this will be a lesson for some. Now, with the outfit out of the way, let's talk about the setting. We'll open with the foreground here. I have this nice little incense burner on the right, the tea set on the left, and I love the way the incense burner smoke is like wafting over Mulan. The mid-ground is probably one of my favorite features of this photo. We have Mulan, we have Mushu, and to the left of Mushu, we have this recently lit firework, and I think this serves as the big wow factor for this photo. I think the firework is the reason this photo also did so well. But it is so cool the way it's launching off, and Mushu's kind of close to it, so it looks like he's the one that set it off. We also have the tents and the lanterns and the potted magnolia branches. And then in the background, we have Mulan's house. We have some of the magnolia arches, and we have 2 of those new premium shop temples. So yeah, that's the Dreamsnap. Let me know if you think it deserved rank 22. I think that's a bit of a high rank for this one. I think I could have done better with it and included a bit more, but maybe people liked it because it was more open than some of my other ones. I don't know. I love it either way. Just surprised that it did as well as it did. If you saw this Dreamsnap and you loved it enough to throw a vote on it, thank you very much. And with that out of the way, let's take a look at this week's brand new Dreamsnap challenge. All right, here we are with this week's challenge, and it is called Picnic Day. This is an outfit challenge that states summer is here. It's time to head out into the sun and have a picnic with some Valley pals. Create an outfit for this fun event in the sun. Our mandatory tags are casual and familiar, and our bonus tags are simple and playful. Now, this is a cute challenge. I think we're gonna be able to do some pretty fun stuff with this, but to be honest, it's a little bit more boring, I think, compared to a lot of the ones we've had lately. Valley Views was spectacular. Mulan's Welcome was epic. The Dreamsnap's annual celebration was extravagant. So now we're just doing a picnic. But hey, it is what you make it. I'm gonna try to make this one really fun. I'm just definitely not as excited for this challenge as I have been for the last like 4 or 5 themes, but I feel like once I start working on it, I'll enjoy it. Let me know what your thoughts on this challenge in the comments below. And with that, let's dive into this week's premium shop lineup. Now, this week's premium shop review and showcase is going to be rather short because we got just 1 new item in the shop. But like I always say, this is actually a blessing. It allows all of us to save up moonstones for the next update. This is a good thing, not a bad thing. During the Daisy update, we had 4 new items every single week, and it just depleted so many moonstones, and some of the items just felt rushed and not very good. So I feel like all the stuff that's come to the premium shop throughout this entire update has been good quality, and they're not just pumping out quantity. You know, they're giving us good items. Not to mention, this is a great price on the Mulan-inspired Chinese garden set here. It reminds me a lot, this whole set reminds me a lot, if you played Animal Crossing, there was a walling like this that was called the Zen Fence. So I've been hoping this would come to the game soon. I remember seeing it in the leaks. I always refer to this as the Zen Fence. I just really love the way this looks, and it looks very, very tall and very big. So this is gonna come with this gate, this wall piece here, this garden corner, and this garden end piece, and then you have this big other like gate that just kind of is standalone. You see the roof here does not connect like these other pieces connect. So this is like a solid piece you can place, and this is like a build your own set over here. But you get all 5. So, oh wait a minute. No, you don't. No, you don't. You get 4. You get the gate, you get the wall, you get the corner, and you get the end piece. So I'm guessing that in this image right here, this is not a piece that you place. This is just what they look like when you put them all together. This is like a little example. So the bundle just comes with these 4. Okay, interesting. I wonder how much of each piece. We're gonna find out soon. So let's look at what else is in the shop, and then we'll do our showcase of this item. Carl's house makes a return. You know, it is a little bit buggy. It screams at you, makes a jump scare noise for a lot of people, but yeah, hopefully that gets fixed. We do have the Dreamlight Figment Topiary coming back. We have the Finding Nemo inspired outfit set here as well, which comes with 2 face paints and a crop top and a octo bomber. Very cool stuff here. I'm not sure how much this is. I've had that for a while. We also have Mike and Sully's apartment and the Wicker Sweetheart basket. Now, just in case you are unaware, this Wicker Sweetheart basket is an accessory. It is not a placeable item, so be aware of that. One thing that stinks is when you pick up an item from the shop and you think it looks cute and you're gonna put it somewhere, and then you're like, oh, never mind, this is an accessory. So just be aware of that. And the limited time deals return. We got Summer Scrooge on the limited time deal. Could work really well with this Dreamsnap challenge. And then we also have the Whimsical Blue Companion bundle on a 20% discount as well. These are so magical for like certain Dreamsnaps. Like if you do like a fairy build or something. I actually use them as spirits in my Forgotten Land forest. But there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with this, and getting 4 special companion skins in one bundle is rather nice. So if you have the Moonstones today and you haven't picked this up, this is a good deal for 20% off. I would definitely recommend it. Now that we've covered that, let's take a look at this week's new item. All right, so here we are. I just picked up the set, so this is what you're gonna get by default. You get 1 gate, and then 4 of each of these other pieces. Now, it does appear that these are 2 squares wide instead of just 1, which is pretty much what I expected. This is a pretty big piece of decor here, so I'm not surprised that it's going to be a 2x8 or whatever this is, 2x10 maybe. But I was hoping to replace this fence that I have on this outside. I have this like little Mulan fence here, and that's what I'm going to get rid of. I think I'm going to put it along this row. I just don't know if that's going to look as good because I love being able to see the magnolias in there, but I don't know, it might look better. I'm going to play around with it. For now, let's just put a little bit down to see how it looks all together. We'll put one right here, and wow, that snaps together beautifully. Like, look at that. You can't even tell where they're connected. It's like so seamless. Look at this. That's very, very nice. I do like that they were very careful in the design of this decor piece. Now let's take the gate. We're going to put the gate over here. Oh wait, before we do that, let's make sure it centers because we keep getting arches that don't center and it drives me crazy. So let me just check something real quick. I'm going to put this here and make sure it does center with paths. Oh God. Oh no, you're kidding. Wait, I think it does. It does. It does. Okay. Oh my goodness. I was about to lose it, to be honest. But yes, it centers. That's great. That's good to see. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. If only the arches we got centered as well. But yeah, that's wonderful. I'm really liking the look of this. Now let's place a couple of the little end pieces as well. Now let's bring it a little bit further here. I do wish we had like a half piece wall because these are rather long. And when I use this to fence off my biome, if it's not the right size, it's going to be kind of tricky to work with because you just have these small corner pieces and these rather long wall pieces. So using this to replace my fence and fencing off my biome with it might be a bit tricky. But yeah, the corners attach beautifully. We can put one of the end cap pieces on as well. Wow, that looks so good. I wish I had this during the Mulan Dreamsnap challenge. That is so beautiful. I cannot wait to place this all over my valley. It's going to be nice. So yeah, overall guys, I definitely recommend picking this up. 1200 moonstones is a steal for this. This is such a cool piece of decor. It can completely transform an area. You can use it to build palaces or kingdoms. You can wall off certain areas of your biome. You can replace fences with it. There's so much you can do with this. I highly recommend it. I mean, I use the Zen fence a lot in Animal Crossing, so I've been waiting for this because it's the closest thing we have to it, so I'm very, very excited about that. Anyway, let's go over to Scrooge's shop and see how much it costs to pick up additional copies of these pieces. Oh my God, you're killing me, Scrooge. What is the deal lately? Everything we unlock from the premium shop costs so much now. I guess they're just trying to make sure players have a way to spend their star coins. I've talked about this, but my goodness, 25K. 25K for the gate, for the big wall piece, 20,000 for the corners and the end caps. My goodness, that is pricey. But it is what it is. You know, I mean, if you have pumpkins, you have a money printer, so I guess it's not the worst. Plus, I don't think you're gonna need too many of these. But yeah, I do wish it was a bit cheaper. That's pretty steep. But yeah, that does it for the premium shop review this week. Only one item. Let's move on to the outro. And there you have it, my friends, another weekly Dreamlight Valley breakdown on the books. If you found today's video helpful, informative, or simply entertaining, please do me a very big favor and press that like button, as it helps more people discover my channel. Consider subscribing for more Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you would like to catch more of my content, you can find me live on Twitch Monday through Friday. Links to my Twitch channel and Discord server can be found in the video description down below, and who knows, maybe I'm live right now. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you enjoy the future of Disney Dreamlight Valley.